guys, welcome back. Today we are building in this old western town, and this is actually our last residential build in this neighborhood for now. We've gotten everybody who's going to be settled in like the town proper has been settled, except for this one, which will belong to Abraham Finkel. I wanted to give him kind of like an old stone cabin sort of building. It's going to be one that he probably doesn't own, but rather was given to stay in while he works on somebody else's farm sort of situation. And yeah, I didn't even have a reference for this build just because I knew it was going to be so teensy tiny. So just all of the many teeny tiny cabins that I've seen would be reference, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, after this I've got a couple commercial builds that I want to do. I want to do a newspaper, post office, a couple little things like that. I need to make the new families that are going to go on the trail, finish placing everybody who's homesteading, and then we can officially begin. I'm still putting polls up at random in regards to families that will be going on the trail. Yeah, I think I will have posted one tomorrow, which is when this video is gonna go live. Listen, words are hard. It is late. My brain is spaghetti. I'm still sick, which is so irritating. I don't often get colds, but like when I do, the sky is falling, the world is ending. I'm sick forever. But I did have a wonderful scare today. I was in the guest room with Mama Cat and her babies. They were being real playful, real cute. They still don't really know how to have legs, so it's kind of just watching like fluffy little bouncy balls go everywhere. Like they're starting to explore more, get personalities. Winnie is super like feisty and bitey, and Yogi really wants to just be up everywhere in every little nook and cranny. He wants to know what it is, what's going on, what's the situation. Fozzie just wants to sleep, which truly, that's a kitten after my own heart. All he wants to do is eat and sleep. He is the largest kitten out of the bunch. He is twice the size of his brother and more than twice the size of Winnie. He's about half the size of his mom. He is a giant kitten. Gigantic. And he just wants to sleep. That's all he wants to do. But anyways, I was in there with them. You know, they were making noises and stuff, which Judy doesn't love. But all of a sudden, she must have bumped the door with her nose or whatever. Door flying open. Mama Cat is immediately on the defensive. She ended up biting me because I basically grabbed her and slammed the door shut. And she bit me because she was trying to defend her babies. But like, that was the scare of my life. So now there is a gate in front of the door, as well as a bin of kind of heavier clothing that was just being stored because it's stuff that doesn't fit currently. And yeah, that's also in front of the door because I'm like, nope, we are not even entertaining the suggestion of that. I am not gonna wake up at 2 a.m. to animal screaming. And I've noticed Goldie, like, she does go to the door and she is she's ready to throw down. But like, she does have babies. I'm not gonna say that she's one of those cats that can't be around dogs. I also know that Judy, bless her heart, was described by a trainer as incredibly intelligent but annoying to most animals. And it's not her fault. She's just a little neurotic. She annoys most animals. That's just the way that it is. And then she takes that very personally, and it escalates almost immediately. Her favorite thing to do is put things that are small in her mouth. I'm sure I've talked about this before. The beagle grew up with this, so like, he just sits there and she'll have his whole head in her mouth. And that's just what she does. If the animals don't like it in the house, like Richard doesn't like it, Arabella doesn't like it either, they give him a whack. And then Judy doesn't bother them. Sid also would give Judy a whack if she bothered him, but he was a little bit more tolerant of her. Luna stays away from Judy, and to her credit, Judy is very gentle and very, like, she sees Luna and she'll cry softly and she'll lie down. She's so obsessed with Luna, and Luna wants nothing to do with her. Like, Luna is never gonna want anything to do with Judy, but Judy tries. Because she loves little animals. She loves babies. She likes human babies too. She has absolutely plowed a toddler to the ground. That was not my fault. I was very upset that it happened, but I was at a dog park. This is when I lived in my apartment complex. There's a fenced dog park where dogs go to be off leash. There was a lady who just never watched her children. Never. They were constantly running around. She had a toddler. She had like a 4-year-old. And then there was like an older kid that just would take off on his little scooter. But the 4-year-old, unbeknownst to me, opened the gate, and, you know, I'm playing fetch with my dog. I'm not really paying attention to random children that are not my responsibility. Kid went in there, and of course I wasn't worried Judy was going to hurt him, but I was like, hey, you can't be in here. And like, even as I said it, Judy immediately locked in, barreled over there, knocked him on the ground, and was immediately licking him and just super happy. And he was not scared, but like, she's a 40-pound dog. That was a bit much. And yeah, she was on him like white on rice. Like, so happy, best day of her life. But fully knocked this child on the ground. Did knock him into dog shit. Because, again, we were in a dog park. And so I was like, hey, you can't come in here. This is not allowed. And he's like, my mommy says I can do what I want. I'm like, oh, great. You're one of those. Never knew what became of it. But, like, yeah, that was not the best moment. There was another kid. I remember because it was Christmas morning. And I was taking her on a walk. And some kid was in a white hoodie. And it was rainy. And he's like, can I pet your dog? And I'm like, she jumps, but sure. First thing she did, jump right up on him. Stained his hoodie to hell and back. And you could tell it was like new Christmas hoodie that he was wearing around. So he had all this mud on him. And I'm like, listen, this is a you problem. I have expressed what she will do. I have granted you permission to pet my dog, but it is at your peril. Yeah. So that's Judy. And she very much wants to be in there. She is parenting through the door. She wants to know what's happening with the babies. She wants to see the babies. She's very upset when they cry, which is a lot because they're little kittens. And they squeak, and they make little noises. They bite each other, and then they yell. And she does not like that at all. She is not here for it. So it's a life experience. It's good for her. Builds character. But I am more solidly convinced that I definitely can only do mamas with kittens rather than bottle babies, because when I had the bottle baby, it was worse. Because I was getting up every 3 hours to feed her, and she was a very vocal kitten. And also you have to stimulate him to go to the bathroom, and she would complain about it the entire time. But, like, it had to happen. And so that was just, Judy was not okay with that. She did not understand. I still wonder, that's the hard part of fostering in a way, is like you don't really get updates once they're no longer in your care. Like, it's kind of out of your hands, which is kind of sad, but like, that's part of it. I know that I am on the list if she becomes available to foster again, if like the rescue that has her, she gets past the point where she needs tube feeding and extra care. At that point, if she's available to foster, and the person who has her isn't going to just keep her until she's ready to be adopted, then they will call me. But, you know, that's it. Like, when I take these guys in, I'm not going to really know what happens to them. But I'm sure they will go to wonderful homes. Goldie especially. She's so sweet. She's the sweetest mama cat. I actually don't know with her, I don't know if I talked about this yet or not, but after the kittens are weaned, if like I keep her until they are ready to be adopted, or if she goes before. But I'm going to be talking to them tomorrow to kind of get some more information, because the kittens are officially ready for Gruel. Winnie actually tried to eat some of her mom's food today, which probably was fine, it's wet food, but like, I was a little wary because she doesn't have all of her teeth yet. And I'm like, please don't choke. Please don't. Please get out of the bowl. So we're gonna do gruel tomorrow and just see how messy it is. But yeah, we're basically done with the build. I gave him a little garden, mostly peppers, things of that nature that will do well in the heat. Olive tree, they do grow pretty well in the desert from what I've seen, so, I mean, they need water, but whatever, it's fine. I just mostly like the way that the olive tree looks, to be perfectly honest. So yeah, this is Abraham Finkel's house. I wanted to give a lot of foliage too, because the desert is not just straight sand. That's not what it actually is. And so I wanted to reflect that. So if you like this video, please give it a like. It really does help, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.